Okay, my lovelies, so today we're going to do some more of the kind of standard yoga poses. We're going to talk through them. So the first ones we're going to do, we need to have wide legs. So you want to really step your legs pretty wide. And let's just do a forward fold here just to warm up the hips. So hands onto your waist, make sure those toes are pointing forward, elbows slightly back, lift through the chest. Push down into your legs so that you engage in the thighs. And you're going to inhale, lift the chest. And just slowly stick the bum out, lean forward, and just hang about here. You might feel my hip pop there. That's normal. Okay, and then inhale, coming all the way back up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, go down. Inhale, and then exhale, go down. This time, come up, and we're going to go all the way down. So remember I showed you this the other day. Inhale, lift to the chest, elbows back. Exhale, fall forward, take the hands to the floor. Now, ideally, you want your hands flat. So if you can't get your hands flat, grab some blocks or some books or whatever you've got to get your hands flat on the floor. Ideally, over time, you want to walk the hands back. So eventually, one day they'll be in line with the feet. And you'll still be able to keep your hands flat and look up. But for now, the hands might be further forward, they might be on some blocks, but the arms are straight, the hands are flat, the feet and the legs are pushing down into the floor. Now we're going to, from here, bend the elbows to the back of the room. So not out to the side, to the back of the room. So elbows bend, head drops down, chin to the chest, lower the head down to the floor. Now, some of you will not be able to get the head down the floor, and you'll probably feel you never will, and that doesn't really matter. But what you want to do is the chin to the chest, head down so the crown of the head is in line with the mat. So chin to the chest. And what I want you to do is begin to lean forward. If you lean forward, you'll find that over time, your head gets closer to the floor, okay? And also you engage in the legs, and you're starting to learn how to trust with your balance. Okay, inhale, come all the way up, and then just rotate the hips. I can't talk today. Just to get some movement in the hips. Okay, so the first pose we're going to do is triangle. So legs are nice and wide, and I'm going to turn my foot out to the side. From here, you're going to take your arms out, and you want your arms shoulder level. You want to try and keep your arms nice and straight. Make sure the fingers are closed, and the fingers are pointing to the side of the wall. Okay? Relax the shoulders. They're not up here, you're down here. Now from here, you're going to lean towards where that foot is straight. And as you lean forward, you're going to lean forward and your bum will pop out. So pop in the hip, lean forward. And then from here, once you can't lean forward any further, you need to tilt. We're just going to tilt slowly down, resting the hand onto the shin and the other arms up into the air. If you feel a little bit dizzy, maybe initially look down at the floor, watch your foot. Try and keep this front leg really straight. Push it to the foot and really get the leg nice and straight. Over time, you might be able to look up to the hand that's in the sky. Okay? Let's see if we stay here for a few more breaths. 3, 4, 5. Very slowly push to the heels. Inhale. Come all the way up. Let's try the other side. So just swivel over to the other side. Pop the hip out. Front leg straight. Lean towards that leg. And once you can't go any further, hand tilts down. Rest on the shin. Look up to the sky. So over time, you can play around with that. So a few options with triangle is some people like to just place the hand down by the side of the foot, maybe fingertips touching the floor, reaching up, and then coming back up. I'm in Ashtangi, so I practice Ashtanga and Ashtanga. We're really big on our big toe. So we reach down, hook onto the toe, stack the shoulders on top of each other, look up from here. This takes a little bit more balance, but really nice strong legs at the end of it. And then come all the way up. So triangle pose, there we go, we've done that one. The second one I want to talk through with you today is warrior two. And this is probably the most common warrior that happens in nearly every vinyasa class. So very similar to triangle, foot goes out to the side. But this time we're going to bend the front knee. Now ideally, when you first practice, you want to make sure that your legs are wide, so when you bend your front knee, you can still see your toe poking out beyond your knee. So just wiggle your foot a little bit more further until you can see your toe with your knee bent. Then the next part is super important, and a lot of people forget this. You want to engage the legs and the thighs. And how you do that is I want you to think about this fatty part of your body. You grab it and hold it and you're peeling it outwards. So you grab it and hold it, peeling out. I know we do warrior the other day, but I want to kind of go through it again with you. So peel it out, pushing down. So the front knee's bent, arms go back out to the side like we did earlier. Now, once you're here, if you feel comfortable, you can sink a little bit lower, but you'll feel those legs burn. Or you can stay up a little bit here. But try and keep that front leg bent, not just a little feeble bend, trying to really sink into it. So imagine a warrior standing, ready to fight on the edge of the mountain. That's what we're going for. That's it, yeah. Okay, arms nice and wide, shoulders relaxed. Look to that middle index finger. 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to reverse the warriors. You're going to turn the palm up, lean back. 3, 4, 5. Well done. Come all the way out. Let's turn to the other side. Bend that knee. Look down. Make sure you can still see your big toe. Externally rotate the thighs. Arms out. Look to that middle index finger. Beautiful. You can just stay here and breathe. Keep the back nice and straight. Push the pelvis forward. So make sure your bum's not sticking out. You're thrusting your pelvis forward. Good. Now from here, if you feel comfortable, reverse it. Lean back. Look up to the sky. Look up to your hands. 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Let's do some big star poses just to stretch that out. Bend in the knee, cross with the wrist. Inhale. And exhale. Did I say star? No pause, sorry. Inhale up. Bring it back. 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Okay. Last pose I want to show you today. So we've done warrior 2. We're going to do warrior 1 the opposite way. So turning back out to the side. This time our hips point the front leg. So warrior 1 is very similar to warrior 2. Front knees bent, but the back foot stays on the floor and it's slightly at an angle. So your front foot's bent, this foot slightly at an angle. Inhale, raise the arms up over your head. And you can either stay here looking forward. Initially when you first meet this posture, that's what I would recommend. Eventually, as you get your balance and you're pushing through the feet, you're going to lift the chest up to the sky, tilt the head right back, look to the hands. Good. 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Let's turn to the front. Swivel over the other way. Bend that front knee. Pelvis pushes forward. Inhale. Looking forward. Pushing the elbows towards each other. So your elbows are not like this. Arms are like this. If you can, lift the chest, tilt the head back. Good. 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Well done. Let's do those moon poses again. Inhale, cross over the head. Inhale, cross over the head. Inhale, cross, and over the head. Well done. And hopefully that's useful for you. Any questions, get in touch and let me know.